Very exciting day today. We are off to country number 24 together. We're heading to Ireland, and it is extra exciting because
we're renting a camper van in Ireland.
But first we have to leave London and fly from Heathrow to Dublin.
Very excited. Arr.
There you go. Quick ride on the Elizabeth line. We have made it to Terminal 2 here at the London Heathrow Airport. We have about an hour and a half until boarding, so we made our way into the Plaza Premium Lounge here in Terminal 2, which we get access through our American Express Platinum cards.
This has been one of the best experiences ever in the lounge, getting gluten-free food. It was like, I almost thought I did something wrong because of how easy it was. They had this whole spread, they just brought it up from the back. I have rice, curry. Do you know what this is? It looks like meatballs.
It's vegan meatballs.
Vegan meatballs. And a salad with gluten-free bread. This is amazing. I hope it tastes good. Those are so good. Everything is delicious. And they brought me gluten-free dessert. At first I only saw the strawberry and I was like, oh, fruit again, like as they always do. It's a brownie with chocolate sauce. I think I'm in heaven. I don't think we can actually leave today. I might intentionally miss our flight. Thank you. Bye. Woo, maybe. Country what? 23?
24.
24. Also, for those keeping track at home, I've visited significantly less countries than KJ. So he's already been to Ireland, and I haven't. So my personal tally's going up today. So I'm slowly but surely catching up to him and gonna crash into a wall.
It's fewer countries.
Out of stubbornness and spite, I've just like refused to use that rule. I think it's stupid.
Now we just gotta make our way to Zone 18 here in the parking lot and pick up our van for the week. We just got a full tour of the van that we have for the week. This thing is absolutely awesome. We'll give you a full tour soon, but we gotta go grocery shopping and then find a camp spot.
Found the gluten-free section. We're driving to our campsite and we are really what I feel like is in the countryside.
Look at the little baby
oh
cow.
My gosh!
Wow, that's adorable.
I don't think I got
You can't see it. It was tiny little baby, tiny little calf. Now that we have made it to our awesome campsite for tonight, which is free, by the way, talk more about that later, we're gonna do a quick tour of this amazing camper van. Sarah's gonna do the inside and I'll show you around the outside.
Right here, this is the door to the cab and it has its own pop-out step for when you need to get out and in. Very convenient. It also locks with the key, which we learned. It also has a window that has a great shade, as well as a trash can. Now we come into the main living space here. There's honestly so much space. I feel like we could sit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then maybe 6 people around here. And there is a table, so when Kij and I eat, it's just portable. It's not a swivel table or anything. We just take it from the bedroom and we put it right here and we can eat. Or this was like a laptop symbol. So I don't think we're doing much work, but you know, if we need to get on our laptops and find the next camp spot, we could. So this is this area. There's 2 seatbelts here. This is where I'm gonna sit tomorrow. Because this actually sleeps 4. We'll get into that more later. Back over here is the kitchen. It's small but very sweet. We have a sink right here. We have a sink right here. We also have a stove, a 3-burner stove, and it uses propane. There's also an oven right here. There's also plenty of storage space. We have our food up here in these 2 cupboards, and there's a bunch of pots and pans and silverware in here. And honestly, I haven't looked at that one yet. Oh, just kidding. He showed us. It's the dustpan and like wires and stuff. And over here is a very exciting part of the kitchen. We have a massive fridge. I thought we were gonna fill it all up, but we actually didn't. There's also a little freezer compartment up here that we haven't used yet because I don't completely trust it for some reason, but. And there's more storage below the fridge. Lots of storage here. Also in this area, there's a TV hooked up. Honestly, we didn't talk about this, so I don't know much about it, but we'll see if we end up using it or not. There's also our electrical panel up here. It shows the electricity usage, the water usage. You can turn on the lights here. You can turn on the heater here. You can turn on the water pump here. Is there anything else you can do here?
I think you got everything.
That's everything. Oh, actually, there's one exciting thing. There's an extra bed that comes down from the living room. Come here, I'll show you. So it's a lift bed. We've seen like a lot of different van tours. So basically there's just this button that you can press and it lowers the bed from the ceiling right here. Whoa. I feel like they came out with gusto. How far down do you think it goes?
Right there.
Whoa. Well, this is the first time we did this, so I'm also seeing this for the first time. This is so cool. So if you had 4 people in this camper van, it would be much cheaper. It would be way more crammed, but you could sleep 4 people. This is so cool. As you can see behind me, there's also a bunch of storage, like bulkhead storage, and then there's this awesome window that lets in so much light, and it's amazing. And then coming off the main room into our private space back here is the bathroom and bedroom. So literally right here is the shower. It is small, it is sweet. We haven't used it yet. We'll keep you updated on the water pressure and everything, but we're very excited to have a shower. And then right here is the bathroom, which is also amazing. And the door opens and locks right here, which is awesome for privacy. In here is our small bathroom. Our toilet is a cassette toilet, so you have to open up the hole before you go, you know, and then close it when you're done. It's also on a pivot because there's not a lot of leg space when you have it here, so you can just pivot. There's also a sink and literally a like medicine cabinet right here. That'll be really convenient. And this mirror has a light. Where's the light switch in here?
I think it's right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, ow. And then right in here is the bedroom. So this is our bed. I'm not sure how big it is, but it looks pretty comfy. A little hard, but that's better than a little bit soft. And there's a bunch of storage right next to it, above it, as well as underneath it. So we're definitely putting our suitcases in there once we get all unpacked, and we'll keep our clothes in the overhead bins. You can also pull the metal frame of the bed down and push it back up to save space. So we just pulled it back down because this is how we'll sleep. Also, something really cool to note is all these windows and the shades. I'm really obsessed with the shades. So easy. The only thing it's missing is the like when the window opens and you have a screen.
Oh, the screen, yeah.
But that's okay.
KJ from the future here cutting in. We just discovered that the windows indoors actually do have screens, so let me show you. Basically, you pull one way for the blackout curtains, and then as you continue to pull down, it actually has a screen. So we just discovered this on day 3 here of the van trip. But anyways, back to the video.
But because you can see these absolutely gorgeous views. Hopefully all of our campsites are like this. And it looks like you can open the windows too. So that's good.
It's also worth noting there are a ton of lights in this van. There are so many switches all over the place. We have probably not even found all of them. And there are fans in like the ceiling, I guess you could say. Vents that you can open up for some more airflow, or if you just want to have like more sunlight in the mornings, I guess, or at night, or whenever you want it. I don't know when you would want more light.
It's your prerogative.
It's your van.
I don't know your prerogative.
No, ma'am. And they also have blackout shades on those as well. So you can really black this whole thing out. And then above the bulkhead storage, like Sarah was saying, there is a screen for the windshield and the front windows of the cab. So you can really get some nice privacy in here. And since I came up here to talk about the windshield, I'll talk about the cab. It's just a pretty basic van cab. Nothing is super unique or special about it. It's a Ford, so pretty straightforward. The only unique aspect I would say about it is the fact that the chairs can swivel. I know the driver's side can. I would imagine that the passenger side can as well, but he only showed us the driver's side. So at least one of them, if not both, can swivel around. But other than that, it's pretty new. It has like a touchscreen with Bluetooth, some chargers. It's an automatic, so no manual stick shift drive here. Okay, outside of the van, pretty straightforward. Right here is the gas for the stove. This is also the toilet cleaner. Get to that later. And then moving back over here towards the rear, we have entrance to the garage section underneath our bed. In here is a hose for water refilling, a cord to plug in when we're at an electricity station, and a ladder to get on top of the bed if you need it, the second bed for the other two people that could come with you. Coming around the back, nothing too special here. There is a rear view camera, which is super convenient for backing this bad Larry up because she's kind of thickums. This other side access door is another way to get into the under storage area, the garage. Bit over here, the fun stuff. This is where our cassette toilet is. So you open it when you're trying to empty it. We have used it a few times, so I'm not gonna pull it all the way out, but it's pretty straightforward. And then up on the roof, we don't have access to it because there's no ladder to get up there, but there is a solar panel, and then there are the vents that I talked about earlier out there. So the solar charges the what's called leisure battery of the van, which is just like everything except for the main car part. So the lights, the pumps, the outlets, everything of that nature charges off of that solar panel. Our campsite is also right next to like a plot of land that has a bunch of sheep on it. We drove through on the way here by a ton of sheep, horses, cows. So it's nothing new to Ireland. Ireland has a ton of sheep, but it's really fun to see the little lambs up close, and like just looking at them is hilarious, the way they waddle around and stuff. So forgot to mention there are also some outlets. There are a few around the van, varying from the Irish style of outlet that you can plug your adapters into, as well as the cigar lighters at the front of the cab and a few USB ports as well for charging. So as you can see, the van is really cool, and we are so excited to be exploring Ireland over the course of the next week. Plan is we basically started in Dublin. We're a little further south now. Forget the town's name. Here it is. And then eventually we're going to be going down south towards Cork and then back up the west coast of Ireland. So it's going to be a jam-packed week, and we cannot wait. But tragedy struck earlier today. We got groceries, started driving, made our way to get pizza for dinner, and we realized we got 12 liters of sparkling water.
Who's we?
We being me. I accidentally bought sparkling water because apparently I can't read. We both hate sparkling water. It does not taste good at all to us, so that's on me, but it happens. Oh, I forgot to mention, the app we're using for finding campsites is Park4Night. There are a bunch of other ones that I found on blogs I'm going to try out throughout the week, but tonight we found this one on Park4Night. It's like Park4Night. So, let you know how it goes the rest of this week and what else we use, but for now, we will see you tomorrow for more Irish adventures.
Catch you tomorrow. The Irish accents are coming out, so you better be there.
Good night.
Don't include.
On the side.
Sorry. Pop out step?
Yeah.
It also, I can stand in this van. I don't know how to do that. So we're definitely going to put our suitcase in. Suitcase? That's that girl on TikTok. If you know, you know.
I don't know. But